Hello YouTube family, and welcome to another episode of This&Dat. Yes, it is your boy Rosie, your soon to be #1 YouTube host. This week, allow me to introduce you all to a new format to the channel and a new channel to the format. Y'all stay tuned, gonna be a good one. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Alright fam, first of all, let's talk about what I mean by a new channel. I have a channel that I started about a year ago, and it's called Urban Wranglers. I don't have much content on there, about 3 short videos, but the reason I started that channel was for my Wrangler, Jeep, and my outdoor adventures. And now that me and Mama are talking about buying an RV, and I do a lot of stuff with the Jeep Wrangler, I decided not to contaminate, for lack of a better word, the This&Dat channel with my outdoor stuff. If you sign up for This&Dat, then you're here perhaps for the Big Easy Turkey Fryer, for the Hot Logic, for the George Foreman Grill, George Foreman Jr. So we want to try to keep that content separate. So therefore, we're going to apply more time and effort into the Urban Wrangler channel. Now, even though you signed up for the Big Easy and the Hot Logic and the George Foreman, I still think you would like some of the content that we're going to have over there. We're going to be cooking, we're going to be off-roading, we're going to be showing you different parts of Louisiana, different parts of Alabama, different parts of Mississippi, Georgia, possibly even Texas. So if you did sign up for the This&Dat channel for the original content, still come over and support us on the other channel. Now, enough about the new channel. We're going to post our first video next week. Probably be posting those videos on Wednesday, and I'll continue to post these videos for This&Dat channel on Monday. Alright, next. We said we're going to do have a new format to the channel, to This&Dat channel. And it's not so much a new format, more than a new segment. Oftentimes I get questions and I'll answer them in the comment section, but I'm not sure that everybody is getting the answers, or everyone is seeing the answers. So what I'm going to do about once a month, I'm going to answer some of those questions that were and sometimes people answer questions for me or help me. One of the things we're going to show you today is something that a viewer told me, simple fix, but it worked. So I'm going to share that with the channel. So without further ado, let's get started. And I think I did finish my explanation, where once a month we're going to do a question and answer, and it's going to be called Questions from the Hog Pin. And I think I told y'all in the previous video, that's what I'm going to call my little cook area, the Hog Pin. And for obvious reasons, there's going to be a lot of hog that's get cooked on this my grill. There's going to be a lot of hog that gets cooked on the Big Easy, and a lot of hog that gets cooked in my George Foreman grill. Thus, the Hog Pin. All right. So without further ado, let's get started. All right. The first up for the first episode of Questions from the Hog Pin. Last week, I think it was, I showed y'all my idea, or in a previous video, about the Coleman stove and how I put the Coleman stove in here and I basically made myself a gas grill. One of my concerns was that the Coleman stove being turned, with the knob being turned forward, I didn't have access to it when I got ready to cut it off, or it might be kind of hot in there. So Forrest Libby suggested that I simply turn the grill around 180 degrees. I know I call myself a genius, but every now and then I can't see the forest for the trees. So, Forrest Libby. You like that, don't you? All right, so what I did was, let me put y'all in a little closer. Probably not the best of lighting, but what Forrest suggested was that I turn it 180 degrees. So now I can reach the knob. I kind of wanted the knob to be right here, of course, but this is perfect. So I can turn it on and off from right here. So Forrest Libby, thank you for that suggestion. Once again, I could not see the forest for the trees, and I missed that one. So that was suggestion number one. And Forrest, you got the first episode of our new format, question from the Hog Pin. So congratulations. All right, next, and someone wanted to know, it was Stantzman 68. He said, that's a great idea. My only fear would be if the butane canister would get hot and rupture. Love the channel, still using mine to get my charcoal started like you showed us. So, Stantzman 68, no need to worry about that canister getting too hot because it's contained inside the Coleman stove. And we're not applying anything new. We're simply, it's contained inside the canister as usual. We're not applying any new technology, anything new. It'll simply be burning through a grill grate, and there'll be meat dripping on it like it always does, and it won't harm it. I've started my charcoal with this thing and under intense heat for 5 minutes, and no rupturing of the can because the heat can't really get to this container. So there's no need to worry. But thank you for your concern. All right, fam. The next question was a direct result of the previous question. When Stantzman 68, he was concerned about the canister getting hot, but his last statement was still using mine to get my charcoal started like you showed us. Then that generated a question from Gary Wheeler, who asked, how do you use the lighter? How do you use it to light your charcoal? Well, Gary, we're about to find out. All right, I use a standard Weber charcoal starter. This is the smaller version. They make one bigger than that. You can get it from Academy, or you can get it from Weber, different places. I use a 2-to-1 method. I use twice as much charcoal. I put in my grill unlit, and I put a half of that, or half of a half, in the charcoal starter. I take a piece of paper, put up through that center hole. I use it as a wick, put my charcoal in, light the Coleman stove. The heat from the Coleman stove rises up through the charcoal, and it heats it up and gets those embers piping hot. And after about 10 minutes, you take those, pour them on your unlit coals, and that gets them started. And it burns slow and low, and you will get yourself a 2 or 3 hour fire out of that amount of charcoal. So that's how I use the Coleman stove to start my barbecue. I use it no matter what. That's my only method to start a charcoal. And I never have to use lighter fluid because of that method. All right, so I hope that answers your question, Gary. If not, we'll go into it in more detail and we'll show you how it actually works. But I didn't think that was necessary for today. All right, last but not least. All right, fam. The last question of this episode of questions from the Hog Pin. It said, thank you, Rosel, for all your Big Easy videos. Can you tell me the diameter of the grill grate you use to cook your hot dogs? And is there more to it? All right. Now, I use different diameter grill grates. I basically use whatever I have that's larger than the diameter of the Big Easy. But the Big Easy, from outside, the outside diameter is 16 inches. The inside diameter is right about 12 inches. So, did y'all get that on camera? Did we get that? Oh yeah, it's right about 12 inches. So anything, I always tell everybody 13 inches is the perfect circumference for that Big Easy. But once again, 15 inch, 16 inch grill grate will work. As a bonus, I don't remember exactly where I got this basket from. I think it may have been Amazon or it may have been Academy. But this basket is exactly 12 inches. It fits in there perfectly. It's mainly a seafood frying pan. You take that, put it in there, and you got yourself shrimp, fish, vegetables, whatever, anything large enough that it won't fall through those grates. Perfect size. You can see right there, 12 inches is the perfect inside diameter. 13 inches is going to be your perfect grill grate. All right, and I think I mentioned that question came from a Mickey Zaluski, and I hope I'm not messing that up. Mickey Zaluski. There you have it, fam. Our new segment, questions from the Hog Pin. This is our first episode. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Leave me a message in the comment section and let me know if you think this format will work, or if not. And we're only planning on doing this about once a month, and it's going to answer specific questions, and then it may also spark new questions from other viewers. So I think I like the segment, and I hope y'all do too. All right, fam, and don't forget to go visit our new channel, our new old channel, Urban Wranglers. It's going to have all our content in there about the Jeep. It's going to have content in there about our overlanding, about our camping expeditions. My birthday was Friday, April the 23rd. I'm dropping this video today, which is what, April the 26th, Monday. And we had a great weekend out camping. I may do a separate video in, or I may drop a little footage in this video. All right, well, I've carried on long enough, fam. As usual, if y'all enjoyed this video, give her a thumbs up. If not, give her a thumbs down and a brief reason why in the comment section. And if you love what we're doing here, This and That, consider becoming a subscriber. And if you do subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time we drop one of these awesome videos. It's your boy Rosel. Y'all have a great day, a great week, and a great rest of this 2021. Peace.